Hey guys, welcome back to Maverick Watch Reviews on our regular Sunday. Thanks for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Today I have the new navy blue Mil-Spec from Luminox. This is model number XL.3355.2. And guys, this is easily my favorite Luminox watch, these Mil-Spec series watches. I just absolutely love them. I think they're fantastic. Are they expensive? Yes, of course they're expensive. But anyway, I love this new version. I love this new colorway. Let's check it out. All right, guys, so you got normal Luminox packaging. You've got the outer sleeve here. You got the inner, like, Pelican style case. Here's your first little glimpse of the watch. Man, it's a good looking watch. And before I get into it, I want to thank Saltzman's Watches out of Rhode Island. Make sure you talk to David or Richard. Two really great guys to deal with. I've been working with them for a while now, and I really appreciate all the help they've provided. Anyway, also make sure you check out their website. They have tons of great other brands like Hamilton, Citizen, Tissot, G-Shock, Oris, and Breitling, and Tag, and a couple others. And make sure you stay tuned for the coupon code later in the review. So with that being said, again, let me give you another peek here. There you go. Of course, you know, you get a little, some sort of warning over here. You get a warranty card and all this other boring crap that nobody cares about. I think you get, yep, you get a little silica packet down there. For any kids that are watching these videos, I don't think many kids do, maybe some do. That little silica packet, do not eat it. It will mess you up. It's meant to remove moisture from packaging, so it sucks in a ton of moisture. So if you were to ingest that, man, I'm telling you, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. I don't know if you're gonna die or not. I don't think you'll die, but it will seriously mess you up. So do not mess around with those silica packets. All right, so let's go ahead and put this pillow back. And first, I mean, off the bat, this is a big watch. This is what's 46 millimeters? Yeah, it's definitely a big watch. And if you want to see all the specs, make sure you check down there in the description field. Like, it's 46 millimeters. These do have 24 millimeter straps, which is a little bit different. They're bigger. You know, it's water resistant to 300 meters. It has a really special movement that I actually forgot to mention in my last Mil-Spec review. And that's one reason why this is also a little more expensive. That in combination with the Tritium tubes. You know, the Tritium tubes last about 25 years. After about 12 to 13 years, they start dimming in brightness. But these have Tritium tubes that you don't have to charge them with light. They're not electric, they're not LEDs. They're little tiny vials of tritium gas that just, you know, they just radiate a light over the course of 25 years. They're, I mean, like mildly radioactive, nothing to kill you, obviously. But anyway, that's one reason why these are more expensive. They have tritium tubes. It does have that ETA F06.412 movement inside. That movement has, I think it's called HeavyDrive and PreciDrive. Now what HeavyDrive does is kind of like a shock resistance. It makes sure that the hands don't get jostled out of position. I'm not saying it's like G-Shock quality, you know, from Casio, but for an analog movement, it's really good for an analog movement because, again, it does minimize any shocks that the watch might receive. Also, it has PreciDrive, which provides an accuracy, and I didn't know this, of plus or minus 10 seconds per year. So this watch is incredibly accurate, and it does that through thermocompensation. I have no idea what thermocompensation is. Something to do with maybe the ambient air or the temperature of your skin or the combination of both. I have no idea. Anyway, the watch is incredibly accurate at plus or minus 10 seconds a year. So pretty cool. All right. So the rest of this is pretty self-explanatory. I've reviewed one of these, I don't know, a few months ago. So I'm not going to do a full review of this thing. We'll just kind of go over the basics. You got a micro-blasted titanium bezel with excellent, oh my gosh, excellent click action. I mean, literally, guys, this might be, I know I've said this 3 or 4 times, but after reviewing these, this might have the best bezel on the market. It's just, I mean, there's no backplay. It's incredibly well done. Lines up perfectly. And I also noticed this, too, that I didn't notice before. It looks like these indexes, you see right there above 11, those indexes, it looks like they're mini castle turrets or something. See right there? They look like they're mini turrets or something. Really, really cool. I like the font they use. I like the yellow pop on the second hand, the yellow pop on the inner 24-hour track. Date window has a nice bezel around it. And of course, you see down there, Mil-Spec compliance, 300 meters. This is water resistant to 300 meters, which is about 990 feet, or you just say 1,000 feet. So Really nice. You got your signed crown right there, Screwdown crown, Crownguards. Again, excellent grip action on this bezel, guys. Absolutely perfect. Here's your strap. Again, these are 24 millimeter straps. They're bigger than your average strap. You got your Luminox logo there on the end of the strap and on the buckle. Let's go ahead and open this thing up. Let me show you the tag. I like these Luminox tags. They're very 3D. They're like molded and it's really cool. And here's the back. There you go. There's the model number. Here's your case back, obviously a screw down case back. And again, this conforms to military specifications for watches that I guess they have different standards for different, you know, if you're like in the CIA or FBI, or if you're in some other agency, they have different specs for different agencies, I guess. Here is the genuine rubber strap underneath. You got one movable keeper. Yeah, one movable keeper right here. And then you have one kind of fixed keeper. It's got those little teeth right there to kind of keep it in place. I'm not a big fan of fixed keepers. Never have been, but anyway. It looks like it has like a sandpaper type of finish on the strap. Got some channels there to wick away any moisture. Again, there's your case back. You've got this bump on the other side, I guess, to kind of like balance out the watch for aesthetics. It doesn't serve any purpose or anything. Really cool, man. Excellent screw in and screw out action. Very nice, nice little loud crown pop there. It looks like everything lines up. Yep, everything lines up very nicely. Really, really cool. Let's go ahead and screw this back in. It doesn't take much to screw it back in either. There we go. I don't know, about five turns, maybe screws it back in all the way. There you go. Very nice, man. Love these watches. You know, people give Luminox a lot of crap because they're expensive and they don't offer discount codes. You know, the cool thing is, if you go over to Saltzman's, you can get a discount code. And let me tell you about that real quick. So if you head on over to Saltzman's, they're, again, just a great bunch of guys to work with, man. But if you use my coupon code MAV20, you're going to get 20% off your entire order. That brings this down to $796. You're going to save $200. Make sure you head on over to Saltzman's. Now that code, like I've told you a million times before, you want to call them if you're going to try to use that code on a Breitling, Tag, or Oris, just to make sure you still get that same discount. I'm not sure if you do or not, but again, give them a call and see if you can get that coupon code on some of those more expensive watches. All right, let's go ahead and try this thing on. Nice big strap. I mean, guys, it's a beast of a watch for sure. It is not a small watch. And that doesn't bother me, man. I mean, it's a big watch, but I love it. I don't know. I mean, I love the toughness of it. I love the looks. I'm a big guy. I have an 8-inch wrist, so I can definitely pull this off with no problem. Some, you know, smaller guys, they might have a problem, but us bigger guys, this is definitely one beast of a watch. All right, let's go ahead and get you a Lume shot here. You're going to see the tritium start to glow. If I can get this off my wrist. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and kill the studio light. Let's kill these monitors. I don't know if y'all can tell how excited I am about these Mil-Specs. I just love them, man. I love them. Really cool. All right, put some new batteries in the UV light. Now, what you're going to see is you're going to see the tritium glowing. There is no luminous paint on this watch at all. It's all tritium tubes. You got a tritium tube on the 12 o'clock marker on the bezel, and then, of course, you have them all around the indexes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shine it, and you're going to see kind of what it looks like. That's the color. So you got a blue on the end of the second hand. I don't know if y'all can see this or not, man. Yeah, that's actually blue, like a cobalt blue on the end of the second hand. You've got yellow at the very top of the 12 o'clock marker. You got a green little tube, tiny little tube in the bezel. And then these outer ones are like a darker blue. They don't shine as brightly as the hour, minute hand, second hand, and 12 o'clock marker. I did notice this. I think that minute track, that 24-hour track is just fluorescing just because of the color of the paint. But, oh, man, just really cool, man. Really, really cool watches. I don't know if you can see any of this in pure darkness. It looks like it's a little hard to see in darkness. But anyway, but it does light up quite nicely. So, all right, let's go ahead and cut everything back on. Tell me what you think of this watch. Tell me what you think of Luminox watches in general. Obviously, you know, go over to Saltzman's and pick this up. You're going to save $200. So, I mean, it's a win-win. By the way, guys, I don't get any sort of commission from Saltzman's, just to let y'all know. They just, you know, loan me the watches. They're kind enough to loan me some watches. And I send, you know, I review them and send them back. I don't get a dime of commission if you buy from Saltzman's. So please remember that. That would be nice. I might have to talk to them about that. Anyway. All right, guys, that's been about it for this one. As always, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell. I really appreciate it when you do it. And I will see you on the next review. Take care. Bye-bye.